Hello and welcome to Fairy Garden Thursday. This is hosted by Grandma Sandy, co-hosted by Sharon Shinogle, Barbie Daily Rule Life, and myself. Okay, today I'm on my front porch and I'm going to take my terracotta broken pot and give it a revamp. So I'm going to add some black mulch to the top, and this is to freshen up the look. I usually don't plant real flowers in here. I use faux succulents and faux greenery and flowers, as you'll see. So I just lay a thin layer of mulch on top. And next I'll be adding my fairy accessories. First, this little white picket fence. Then my fairy door. This is solar powered and the door does open to reveal a staircase, which I have showcased before. That was Amazon. Next, I'm going to add this little bridge with Benjamin fishing off the bridge. The bridge was from the Dollar General and Benjamin the fairy is from Amazon. Then I'm going to be adding these little stepping circles. They're made out of wood. And here I've opened the door to have you see the staircase. Well, I've opened the door a little bit. Next, I'm going to be adding some floral picks. This is just okay, next I'm going to be adding some greenery. This first one here is a fern pick. And then I'll be adding some floral picks as well with little purple flowers. Both those were from Amazon. And another floral pick to the other side, just to give it a full look. Next, I'm going to be adding some succulents, which really adds to the look of a fairy garden, I think. And here I'm just adding another little succulent next to the fairy door. So it's looking pretty good so far, don't you think? And one more succulent here to the front. So here's what it looks like so far. Next, I'm going to be adding this cute little teeter-totter that has like little sunflowers on the seats. And a little pot of flowers. Next, I'm going to add a couple more little sunflowers. And then on top of the solar door, I have a little porcupine or hedgehog. I don't even know what it is for sure. And I did add an extra fern to the back of the fairy door. And here's one of my fairies. I'm just going to set her on the stone. Okay, now I'm going to add these large stones to be a road for what I'm going to be adding next. A unicorn and carriage. Now that I purchased at the Dollar General. So there we go. Isn't that pretty? And one more succulent I want to add to the other side. So I think that completes my fairy garden in a terracotta broken pot. Oh, I do move the teeter-totter over here to where you can see it better. So there we go. I have had this broken flower pot for quite a few years, and I just change it out from time to time, but I really like this one. So here is my fairy decorated front porch. Starting with my fairy garden here that I just did for you. You'll have to let me know what you think. Okay, here are my round shelves with the chicken wire behind it, all decorated with fairies and gnomes, butterflies, fairy houses, little birds. And I even change these out from time to time as well. And then over here I have a Boston fern. And on my tabletop I have my little fairy angel holding a little bird. I've had her for quite a few years as well. And my violet fairy sitting in this pot with some beautiful flowers. These are real. I just purchased those from Lowe's. I do plan to eventually put these in the ground. But there's Violet. She broke her leg not too long ago. Aw. And I also got some pink petunias at Lowe's. I purchased 2 of those. They're very pretty. Add a lot of color to the front porch. And here's something that's new. It's my fairy and dragon. Now this is not 3D. It's just a flat pick that you put in a pot or the ground. And I think she looks really pretty here amongst the ferns. Another pink petunia. And then I have a wreath up here as well. And here in the corner, I have a spiral tree with a nest with a little fairy on top. And I just added those purple floral picks to it. And a butterfly. Now what I added is a little different, is a princess crown with some ribbon and vines on it. A little princess crown. Oh, my granddaughter's going to love that. I'm going to give that to her when she comes to visit next time. But for now, I'm just keeping it in this little tree here in the corner. And another little fairy. And another fairy. So I think that really looks nice here in the corner. What do you all think? Okay, I want to thank you all for watching. And remember, this is an open collaboration. If you would like to participate, just hashtag Fairy Garden Thursday. Let Grandma Sandy or any of the co-hosts know. And if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing if you haven't already. So until next Fairy Garden Thursday, have a very nice day. Bye-bye for now.